it's really just a way of sharing my experience with writing over the last X number of years with others who are possibly coming across difficulties of their own, or are interested in beginning to write, or who have got an idea for a story or a book, or any other kind of writing really, and just don't know where to start. So it's a gleanings, if you like, from my experience as a writer over decades of being a professional writer, and of having found ways of dealing with the kind of obstacles which come up again and again in every writer's life. The times when you simply cannot think of a single idea, or the times when you hate everything you've written and want to either throw the computer across the room or tear the paper up and go to Ulaanbaatar. It is focused on thriller writing because that is my core passion, if you like. But a lot of it can be applied to other kinds of writing as well. But I suppose, yes, it is, if you like, specifically fiction writing, and even more specifically the writing of crime fiction, mystery writing, thrillers. There are a variety of problems, but I suppose the main thing is having the confidence to start and to carry on, and particularly to carry on, because most of us can get an idea, and most of us can get an idea down for the first, say, chapter or section or whatever, but then to actually to know how to proceed so that it actually takes shape in the way in which you want it to take shape requires a variety of different skills, some of which are less obvious than others, and a lot of patience and stamina. And so I think what most beginning writers find is that they feel very, very lacking in confidence and very, very lacking in competence. Just keeping on going. There's a very good crime fiction writer called Sue Grafton who writes about a small town in California, and I once heard her give a talk on this topic, and what she said is you have to sit your butt down in the chair and write. And her particular trick for when she gets stuck with writing, which isn't one that I've tried it and it doesn't work for me, but I can see that it could work. I mean, her great thing is you don't leave the desk, you don't leave the keyboard, you don't stop. So if she cannot think what to say next, she simply writes out the same sentence again and again and again until she finds herself writing a different sentence, simply to keep herself at the desk and working. So that there are all sorts of tricks which people have picked up and passed on over the years, some of which won't work for you, but some of which will be the key that unlocks that particular door at that particular moment. It is very much that sitting and not letting yourself go away from it. And the other thing that I've learnt over the years, which is write something, even if you think it's rubbish. It's better to write something that you can throw out or revise, but what you can't do is keep on editing and editing and editing the same paragraph. I once had a client who, an absolutely brilliant woman, who was writing a superb novel, but we never got beyond the 7th chapter because she kept on going back and editing the other 6, and because she wanted to be perfect. Writing's never going to be perfect. It's going to be as good as you can get it, but then you have to be prepared to say, okay, that is as good as I can get it. Now I'm going to move on. Yes, quite simply. there are always different things to be overcome. I mean, very, very rarely does writing just flow like opening a tap. I mean, there are times when it does, of course, and it does so more for some people than for others. But just talking about my own writing at the moment, yes, I've not so much hit a wall as a moraine, in that I keep on sort of feeling as though the ground is slipping out from under my feet, and I need to bring things back together again and again so that I can understand what it is that I'm trying to say. And that is a very interesting process, but not always a very comfortable one. Excellent question. I'm not sure how much. I would say actually it's not so much that you write the characters that bleed when you cut them, as that you write the characters that bleed in the reader's mind when you cut them on the page. So that it's not so much describing the quality of the blood and the depth of the cut as evoking the sensation either of being cut or of the one doing the cutting or the one witnessing the cutting, and getting those feelings and smells and colours into the reader's mind. I suppose really just to give an idea that the rest of the series is going to be some pointers to how to proceed with writing in different ways. So the writing process, if you like, and possibly some recommendations about the different kinds of publishing routes there are available for writers these days.